What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Kendrick McKnight here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. In this video, man, it is for the fellas that watches my content, that listens to my videos, man. This is for you. We're going to be talking about signs. Yes, signs. Signs on how and why she's not interested in you anymore, bro. Fellas, have you ever noticed where you first start talking to a girl and everything's all cool and dandy and it's all fun and games and you guys are scheduling, times to hang out and doing this and doing that, and the next thing you know, boom, it's like a light switch, bro, and it's totally different now. Yeah, she's not interested in you anymore, bro. And I'm gonna break it down, right? I got 10 signs for y'all, man. 10 signs. It's strange too, man, because you really like this girl, man. You want to commit and you see this female in your life, man. You want her to meet the fam and you want to meet her fam, and you know what I'm saying? You vibing with her friends and the friends vibe with you, or they say they do, but it's weird, right? And it's so just different. But like I said, man, we gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down for you guys, man. I'm gonna share my personal, I'm gonna share my personal experiences based off what I got for you guys, man. The 10 signs, and let's get to it, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Number 1, she never initiates the conversation. Fellas, have you ever talked to a woman where it's like it's so dry, and it's always you reaching out first? You know what I'm saying? You ever notice that? It's always you sending the good morning texts, the good afternoon, or hey, how you doing? What are you doing? And when she does get back with you, it's so dry, bro. It's like, what is going on right now? And it's always you. If a female is interested in you, bro, she will always make sure that you are good. She will be sending good morning messages. It will be her asking you, what are you doing today? How are you doing today? You know what I mean? What's your plans? Oh, how's your mom? Or how's your brother? How's this and that? Why? Because she cares about you. She want to see what's up with you. She vibing with you. You know what I mean? And it's the feeling is mutual. And if she never initiates, 9 times out of 10, bro, she is not interested in you, okay? Which leads me to number 2. She tries to avoid you. Let me paint a picture for y'all, man, right? Say you and this female meet at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Your daily routine is to go to Starbucks every day right before work at 3 o'clock. And every time you go in, she's already sitting down all the time, reading the newspaper or reading that magazine or, flipping through Twitter or Instagram, Facebook, you know what I mean? Just simple stuff. Every single day you see this woman by herself in the corner, right? You see her every day and you finally tell yourself, you know what? Friday, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna speak to her. I'm gonna say what's up with you. I'm gonna see what's up with her, right? Friday comes, typical. You go in there, 3 o'clock, right before work, and you finally speak. And you guys finally have a conversation. She's always noticed you. You always notice her, obviously, right? And you guys exchange numbers. Y'all talk. Have conversations. And after a while, she's not interested in you no more. And now, you go back to Starbucks Monday, right before work, 3 o'clock, same time as always. She's not there anymore. Right? That's so weird. Right before y'all even had a conversation, she was always there at 3 o'clock when you was there. Now all of a sudden y'all have a conversation and she's not vibing with you anymore. She don't like you on that level anymore. Now all of a sudden she's not at Starbucks at 3 o'clock anymore. That's strange. That's odd. How is that? Now all of a sudden you got other things going on. You was in here every day at 3 o'clock. Now you're not here. She's trying to avoid you. She's not interested in you. You must have done or said something to for her not to vibe with you no more, right? That's number 2. Number 3, man, I love this one. She's always quote unquote busy. Fellas, have you ever met a female where you try to set up dates or you try to set up, get-togethers, and she's always like, "Oh, I gotta pick up my mom here," or "I gotta take my brother there," or "Oh, me and my friends are going somewhere, or we're going out of town." You know what I mean? She's always busy. "Oh, I'm doing homework. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that." She's always busy. Bro, I'll tell you something, man. I don't believe in that notion that people are too busy. I don't believe in that. No one is ever too busy. If someone is genuinely interested in you and likes you and loves you and cares about you, they will make time, period. And I will argue that to the day I'm gone, bro, period. It doesn't take, it takes 5 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds to pull out your phone that you already got out, right? And send a quick message. "Hey, so-and-so, hope you're doing good. I'm doing this right now, but as soon as I can, I will hit you back. Maybe I'll call you, I'll FaceTime you." Boom, 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 right? I don't believe in that, bro. I do not believe in that, dude. Let me give you another example, my personal experience, right? Let me give you another example, right? And I'm gonna give you a cheat code, fellas. I'm gonna give you a cheat code. I'm gonna show you. I'm going to show you what these females do. Not all females. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how some females do, bro. When she says she's too busy or she got something going on and she's not texting you for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, then when she finally hits you, it's dry, right? Snapchat. Check her Snapchat, bro. When you go to somebody's Snapchat, to their profile, right, you can see their snap number. That's how many times they snap people throughout the time that they had that app, right? So let's just say at the current period of time, the last 2 digits, we're gonna focus on the last 2 digits. Last updated, her last 2 digits as far as her snap is like 69, right? Pause. 69, right? She says she's busy. She's doing this, she's doing that. Okay. Cat, but okay, right? You wait hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and still no response, right? Let me show you how to catch her in a lie. After those 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours, check her Snapchat and look at her snap number. If that thing went from a 69, pause, to a 94, she is full capping. She is a liar. You need to cut her off immediately. Last time I checked, Snapchat is a mobile app for a cellular phone, meaning for the people that use Snapchat, they have to be on their cellular phone. Obviously, you're not too busy if you're on a Snapchat. If you're on Snapchat, you are a liar. I just gave y'all game. She is not interested. Period. Point blank. And number 3 is a prime, great transition to number 4. She constantly flakes on dates. Fellas, have you ever dealt with a female, right? You set up dates, you trying to see what's up, and try to take her to the movies, you know what I'm saying? Take her out to eat to her favorite restaurant or your favorite restaurant or just a spot that y'all want to, check out. And she agrees to it, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's so cool. That would be a vibe, right? And then 2, maybe 3, 2, 1, or the day of the date. Now all of a sudden, can we reschedule? Like, yeah, I didn't know that so and so was gonna have a party, and now I know, and I would rather go there. And oh, my friend invited me to this thing, and I don't want to disappoint my friend, and so on and so forth, right? She's always flaking on dates. If a female flakes on 2, 3 dates, she's not interested in you, bro. She's just like the girl in the picture right now, man. She's flaking on you. She don't want to see what's up with you, bro. And that's the sad part, man. And you try your absolute best, man, to trying to be nice, trying to spend money on a chick, and show her that you're a good guy, man. But clearly, it's not enough. You're not enough. And it's sad, right? It really is, man. You know what I mean? You trying to show this girl that, you could be the one. You could be the one. Like Neo in the Matrix, you could be one. You could be the one. But it is what it is, man, right? Got so many experiences with that. It is pretty sad, right? And I'm gonna give you all an example, right? There was this female, I'm not gonna say her name, but there was this female that I used to talk to, right? I met her at my job, one of my 2 jobs, right? Man, I thought she was, as soon as I laid my eyes on her, man, I thought she was like the most beautiful woman in the world, man. Honestly, the most beautiful woman in the world, man. And during that time, man, I told myself, like, I'm done with relationships. I'm done with chasing females, man. I'm done. It's all about me now. I'm done with females, right? I see her and I was like, I don't know about that, right? So I did something that was very out of character for me to do. I reached out to her and I finally, I didn't walk up to her like cold approach her, but I had a coworker ask her, like, what's going on with her? Like, is she single? How old is she? Like, what's going on? What's her situation, right? And she was around my age, and she was single at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote my number down and I gave it to her. Like, yeah. Well, I tried to give it to her, but she beat me to it. And she gave me her number. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So she was feeling me too at the same time. Not thinking that not really thinking that she was feeling me. I thought I was feeling her at the same time. At that time, So after a while, we get to talking for a couple weeks, right? Then, okay, it's time to, it's time to link. You know what I mean? Like, let's go to a movie, let's go to dinner or whatever, right? I was so excited, bro. I was so excited, man. We agreed to go to the movies on a Sunday. The Sunday after the Friday that Halloween Ends, that recent movie that came out, Halloween Ends came out on a Friday, and we planned to go out to the movies that following Sunday, right? Bro, tell me why on a Saturday, that Saturday right before that Sunday, it was time to go to the movies, she just completely lost communication with me. Didn't text back. Nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. And luckily, I didn't see her at work that day. But I was like, yo, I was mentally messed up, man. I was mentally just like killed inside, man. Because I really liked the girl. I was really feeling her. I was really vibing with her. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy, man. Like, I was in my head, I was overthinking, I was just mad crazy about this chick, and I was really, really excited about it, and like no communication whatsoever. And I'm constantly texting, are we good for today? Are we good for today? Are we good for today? What are you doing? Like, what's going on? But at the same time, she's on social media because I have her on Facebook, right? And you can tell when someone's online on Facebook, you know that green dot. You on Facebook liking stuff, but you're not texting me back. Are you serious? Crazy, man. Then a couple days later, she finally hit me back and said she had like a phase. She occasionally has this phase where she doesn't want to talk to anybody, and she just want to be to herself and all that. Weirdly enough, you had this phase right before our date, right? That's so interesting to me. Okay, weird, but all right, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I was distraught about that jump, man. I almost cursed. My bad. But I was, man. Number 5, man. She acts differently when it's just you two versus out in public. This annoys me to my absolute core. Fellas, have you ever met a chick, right? You know, y'all talking, whatever, y'all vibing, when it's just y'all two. But when y'all go out, you know what I'm saying, with her friends or your buddies or her family or your family, she acts quite differently than in public than when it was just y'all two. Have you ever noticed that? You ever notice when it's just y'all two, she's more reserved, she's more playful, and she's just this pretty woman in the world, and she's so feminine, and she's all about you, right? But when it's out in public, she wants to joke around and hit you on your chest, hit you on your shoulder, and be all masculine and say these jokes when really, and that's another thing, right? That's another thing I had to learn the hard way. When people say they're joking and they say, you know, they say they joking, but they really not joking though. If that makes sense, right? So, certain people, not just females, but everybody in general, when someone tells a joke and they say they joking, it's really them telling you how they really feel about you, but they saying in a joking fashion, so you won't be as upset or mad. You know what I'm saying? Say you are a pretty heavy set guy, right? You got some pounds on you, bro. And a girl says, "Oh yeah, you need to lose some weight." She's telling you you're fat. Get to the gym and work out before I leave. That's basically what she's saying to you. Being real with you, bro. You are fat. Or another example, when y'all go out and y'all go out to eat or whatever, and it's time to pay for the bill, and it's like, which one is gonna pay for this? I get it, don't worry about it. And for example, like, you been out of work for a while and you can't find a job, and she try to jokingly say, who's gonna work for this? Who's gonna pay for this? Oh, I got it, don't worry about it, babe. She's trying to say that you're broke. You're broke. And she's this close from leaving you. Get your money up. Basically is what she's saying to you. Period. Facts. Facts. She acts differently when she's out in public, when it's just y'all two. She knows your situation. She knows how much you care and love her and how much you value her. But at the same time, she would make these little jokes in front of company when you know that strikes a nerve for you, that is not cool. But females do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weak to me, man. She's not interested in you. Period. Number 6, dates between y'all two turns into group settings and group hangouts. Man, first of all, bro, fellas, have you ever dealt with a female that constantly feels like she needs to hang out with her friends every single day? She wants you and her friends to vibe so bad. It's just y'all can't do stuff when it's just y'all two. She constantly invite her friends to dates when it's supposed to be just you two. It's just supposed to be you two, bro. Prime example for me, right? Back when I was in a relationship in 2021. First of all, I liked my ex's family and friends. You know, they were cool. You know what I'm saying? They were cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still at that point in time in my life right now where I don't really care for hanging with my significant other's friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been a fan of that, me personally, right? I'd rather just be with my girl and that's that. But here and there, you know what I mean? Here and there, I hang out with the friends, you know, keep her quiet. You know what I mean? Oh, you never hang out with my friends. You know what okay, I do it. You know what I mean? But she constantly invites her friends to you guys' dates when it's just supposed to be you two. When you're in a relationship, man, it's supposed to be about you guys. It's supposed to be about you two, and the bond and the friendship and the relationship can move forward. How can it move forward when you're constantly around her friends or your buddies? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's not fun. That's not cool, bro. And it's weird. It's really, really weird. She's not interested in you, bro. Whether, you know, in a relationship or as in the actual, you know what I'm saying, getting to know stage. Especially in the getting to know stage. If you guys are in the getting to know stage and she's constantly inviting friends or mutual friends that you both know to the supposed date, she's not interested, bro. Just give it up. Give it up. Because if a woman is interested in you, she wants all your full attention and time. Period. Point blank. Facts. Number 7, she only talks to you when she wants something. Period. Point blank, bro. Facts. Fellas, have you ever dealt with a female that rarely texts back when you text her or try to call her or try to FaceTime her? But when you get the hint that she doesn't want anything from you or show any time for you, you're like, okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? You get the hint. Then 2, 3, 5 weeks later, here she comes. Hi. What are you doing? How are you? How's your day been? Like, where you been? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Where have you been? In your head, you're having this conversation, right? So you go along with the play. I'm good. How are you? What's going on? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. Yeah, my car broke down and I need a ride to work. And you were like the very first person I thought about. You know, I remember our conversations back then. And you're such a cool person and you're such a great friend. Do you mind taking me to work? First of all, there's the key things that was said in there, right? Conversations from back then were filled with me double texting you, having dry conversations, barely texting me, and then you said friend. I don't want to be your friend. Period. I'm trying to be your boyfriend. Put a boy in front of friend. Boyfriend. But okay, whatever. And like the simp that you are, you fall for the trap and you take her to work. Thank you so much. I'll text you later. You do not understand how much this means to me. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Then you don't hear from this chick for a whole 3 months. Sad. She only wants something from you. She's not interested in you. Period. Point blank. Facts. Number 8. She doesn't make eye contact. Let me tell y'all something, man. Fellas, when you're in the getting to know stage and you're talking to this woman, right? And she's not making any type of eye contact, similar to the female in this picture, she's not showing dog no attention, no eye contact. When you're out and about with a female and she's not showing eye contact or giving any type of contact with you, she's not interested. Eye contact is very, very important, not just within the dating world, but in the real world with jobs, interviews. Eye contact is 1000% very important. It lets you know, it lets the person that you're talking to know that you're attentive and you actually are interested in what they are saying and trying to portray within conversation. No eye contact, you all in your phone, Snapchat, right? And showing you no attention whatsoever, she's not interested. That's clear. That's very, very clear. No eye contact, no number, no Snapchat, no Instagram, no Facebook, none of it. No eye contact whatsoever. You're trying to talk to a chick and she's in her phone. She got AirPods in. She ain't giving you no time of the day. That's clear. Sad too. That's just insane, bro. That's why when I go on dates, when I go on dates, I let the woman know my phone is on do not disturb and flipped over. My time and effort and my drive is on you, because I want you to know that I care about you and I love what you're saying. I want you to know that I'm listening to you. That's all a woman ever wants, someone to just listen to them so they can rant about their day or rant about this girl at work. You know what I mean? Like that shows a woman that you're attentive. You pay attention. Eye contact. It's a sad world we are living in. You know how many times I went to restaurants or any of these places and two people are facing, towards each other and they're both in their phones? That's not a date. That is not a date. What is that? That is trash. Number 9. She constantly tells you about her male, quote unquote, friends. Fellas, if a female constantly tells you or talks to you about her male friends, she is not interested. And that is super duper clear. And that's hella disrespectful. You trying to see what's up with her. You're trying to see what the vibe is like. And she's talking to you about another dude. Are you serious? me personally, I don't rock with females that got a lot of male friends because because once upon a time I was a jealous dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap about that. You know what I mean? I got two great stories for y'all for that, right? So, back in high school, right? Sophomore year. Was it sophomore year? No, it was junior year. Junior year of high school. Junior year of high school, bro. It was one of the worst heartbreaks of my life, right? I was vibing with a chick, and I was talking to a girl, right? Ultimately, was in a relationship with her, right? Loved her, man. Great girl. But we only dated for a solid, like 2-3 weeks? Maybe a month? You know? And during that whole time, you know what I'm saying? Like, we would bump into one of her male friends. And he was cool. He was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he dapped me up. You know what I mean? Man, Kendra, man, you got a great girl, man. Oh, my God, man. She's phenomenal, man. You got a good one on your hands, man. I was like, appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? And you just doing what to do. You know what I'm saying? But what was so crazy to me, like, we would have conversations, but he would always, his name will always come into the conversation. Always. I'm like, yo, like, in my head, I'm like, yo, like, okay, I rock with dude, he cool, but I don't want to talk about this dude all day, right? So, a couple days will go by, a couple weeks. And then on a Saturday, bro, I'll never forget, it was on a Saturday. She didn't text me all day. She didn't text me all day on a Saturday, bro. So weird. I kept constantly texting her, calling her. Nothing, bro. Like, this is weird. But this was my sipping simp days where I didn't catch the hints. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, maybe she's busy or whatever, making up excuses for females. Don't do that, boys. Don't do that. Don't do that, fellas. Right? Because again, if she was interested, she would text me back. But that following Sunday, she finally texted me, right? This long message saying that, Kendra, you're a great guy. Phenomenal guy, actually. And, yeah, you're a great guy. But right now I want to focus on my schooling. You know what I'm saying? My grades are down a little bit. And I want to focus on school. You know what I mean? And that's that. You're a great guy. I'm pretty sure we can be back in a relationship later on in life. You know what I'm saying? But right now I need to focus on school. I respected that. You know what I mean? Like, I respected that. That was cool. And we ended it there. Of course I was sad. Of course I was upset because I really liked the chick. But I respected that. And she gave me her word that we will see where it goes possibly like later down the road. Right? Three days later, on a Wednesday, this was back in the day when, Man Crush Monday was a thing, Women's Crush Wednesday was a thing. This is back in those days, right? 3 days later on a Wednesday, bro, I had her on Instagram, right? I had her on social media. I still had her on social media. And this chick posted this dude on freaking Instagram, man, and said, oh, my new MCW, my Man Crush Wednesday. Guess who it was, bro? Oh, dude, that was her quote unquote friend. Can't trust these chicks, man. Broke my heart, man. So you mean to tell me this whole time, bro, he was messing with this dude? Him smiling in my face the entire time? For real? Really? Sad, right? Sad, man. It broke my heart, man. I was crying. Like I said, I was simp Kendrick back in the day. Right? Crying. I was upset. I was mad. I was angry. Just, man. Upset. I was upset. You know what I mean? But live, you learn, man. You live and you learn. Yeah, bro. Fellas, if she talks to you about her male friends, like, why? I don't care. Period. Point blank. I don't care. And lastly, number 10, man. She doesn't ask personal questions about you. Fellas, when you're in the get to know stage, isn't it important to ask someone personal questions to let them know, you know what I'm saying, get a background check on you to see what you've been through and how you survived it to get to where you are now? Ain't that very important to know, and very important information to know who you're getting yourself involved with? She doesn't ask you any personal questions. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? When you're getting to know someone, who cares about what their favorite color is, or their favorite TV show, or their favorite nail polish color? Like, who cares? It's very important to ask them, oh, well, how do you feel about this? That gives them more of an answer. You pull more out of people when you ask them why, or how do you feel? The last time, you know what I'm saying, you went there, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Or why do you do this? Why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? How is this going for you? You know what I'm saying? These questions lead to long answers, and based off that answer, you can reply back. And now you guys are going back and forth. You guys having a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Asking her favorite TV show, her favorite movie, or her favorite bedtime story. Who cares, man? You know, I mean, first of all, it's important to know her favorite TV shows and movies. You know what I'm saying? You guys can have date night and whatever. You know what I mean? You just never know, right? But stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's just weird. She's not asking you any personal questions about you. She's not interested, bro. It's clear. It's very clear. And these are the 10 signs, man. These are the 10 signs. Hope you guys learned something here today. Hope you guys really learned something here today, man. I'm just trying to help y'all fellas, man. Alright? Let's go over them again before I get out of here. Number 1, she never initiates the conversation. Number 2, she tries to avoid you. Number 3, she's always quote unquote busy. She's always busy, which is cap. Number 4, she constantly flakes on dates. Cap. Number 5, she acts differently when it's just you two versus out in public. Number 6, dates turn into group hangouts. Number 7, she only talks to you when she wants something. Number 8, doesn't make eye contact, which is very important for anyone to know if someone's interested. If they don't care about you or care about what you're talking about, they're not gonna look at you, sir. Number 9, she talks to you about her male Friends. Friends. Quote unquote friends. And number 10, she doesn't ask personal questions about you. I'm trying to think of the other example that I was going to tell you guys for number 9. I told you about the high school one. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I had to think about it real quick. All right. Moving forward to college, right? You know, junior year. Both of these instances happened in my junior year, which is crazy. My junior year of college, right? Talking to a chick. You know what I'm saying? I've always noticed her around school, you know what I mean? Because we're both communication majors. You know what I'm saying? And the school that I went to, we had a communications, building. You know, so all the communications majors go in and out of there for classes, right? So I never had a class with her at this point. So I used to see her, as I go in, she's coming out, or vice versa, right? So I've always noticed her, you know what I mean? But we finally had a class together. I was like, oh, this is my time now, man. This is my time to finally, you know what I'm saying? This is my time. Then I finally reached out to her, man, and she was interested at the time. And, we was vibing. We was vibing for a good 2 months, bro. Like, it was great. It was phenomenal, man. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. But what derailed everything, bro, was her quote unquote male friend. Quote unquote friend, right? We had a conversation, right? There was this supposed, friend that was coming over. You know what I'm saying? He was from her hometown. He was gonna pull up on her, spend a night, do all this stuff. I'm like, bro, hold up, bro. Wait a minute. So this one step at a time. Who is this dude? Who is this dude? How do you meet him? And so on and so forth. Now I can agree. I was like a little too aggressive with the situation. You know what I'm saying? Without giving her a chance to explain the situation, who he was and blah, 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 right? And, based off the hurt, like I told you guys from the high school chick, that's just all I know. When I hear or see male friend, I think, oh, he trying to mess with you. He trying to play the friend role to get with you. You know what I mean? I just think like that now, based off of the high school incident. So we got into a little back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And that situation led up to her ultimately, not being interested in me anymore. You know what I'm saying? And that was on me. You know what I'm saying? Overreacting. You know what I'm saying? Based off of previous hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah, I dropped the bag. I took that L. I got that F on that report card. And it's okay. That's fine. But that was the interesting part, right? By me opening up my mouth about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And not allowing the situation to get the better of me. And just, putting it out there on how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that was that. So, yeah. I'm not really keen on male friends, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working on it. I understand everybody has their own cliques and whatever, you know what I mean? But that high school situation really hurt me, man. Really, really hurt me. But man, this is my list, man. What did I leave off? Let me know in the comments, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is yours truly, Kendrick McKnight here. And until the next video, yes sir.